if you're not going to listen to my idea, and you're not going to at least adopt it for yourself, and, like, take up that philosophy and worldview yourself, this isn't a big ask, you know? The least you could do is at least keep it in mind. Keep it in mind and watch around you for verifiers and evidences that lend themselves to the credibility of the claims that I make therein, mostly in the surrounding sort of proximal greater reason for why we need to do this, the suffering, and like all these abstract, like, oh, there's hell and there's 8 million people suffering. If you can't imagine it. If you tried to experience it all at once, you'd have a seizure and collapse and look like this forever. But that's like indirect. It's close to, it's a little bit better than the whole one death is a tragedy, a million deaths is a statistic thing. Shout out Stalin. I'd never thought I'd say that. But at the same time, you know, it's not doing a much better job. You look for things that verify and validate that, you know, like try to run a little confirmation bias, a little experiment for yourself. Run it in your head, hold the idea in mind, and be like, I'm going to check for confirmations of whether Broski, what he's talking about, is true and valid and veritable and reputable and all those things. And that's probably the best way to do it. Don't listen to my ass. Come to your own conclusions. Determine for yourself through your own thinking and your own, you know, do your own research. Read a book, do whatever suits or pleases you, specifically, personally, in particular. And you will, inevitably, if you dig, and you look deep enough, and go down enough rabbit holes, you will find exactly what I'm looking for. I'm trying to assemble all these things, but I didn't necessarily keep a comprehensive archive in the past, for the last few years. Few scattered instances. You know, it's lately become really hard to find distressing and upsetting content on the internet. So I think there have been some filters imposed. You used to be able to see like a cartel uncraniuming video on YouTube directly, or it'd be really easy to find on like some back alley website. It's still in the highlighted links. And if you're looking for these kinds of things, it could get you on a watch list. So it's, you know, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But even if you just browse Reddit of people with chronic health issues, you'll find how much suffering there is unaddressed. Or you could just watch the video Funky Town.